Listen, I love a good upset as much as the next guy. I love chaos, but surely Dignitas.
Just throw two Dignitas.
Yeah, surely Dignitas takes care of business here.
Yeah, gonna go Dignitas here as well. I just think that, you know, Wildcard has definitely shown out and shown up, but this is one of those things where I need to see it to believe it.
Yeah, and until proven otherwise, Dignitas is the king here in this matchup. But again, the way this day has gone, who knows? You play the games for a reason.
It's been a wacky day.
Hey, all the lands this year have been quite insane. Why would the World Championship be any different? Players are just about ready to go here. Dignitas, the heavy favorite. But if you love chaos and you want to see the world burn, Wildcard is your team. Can Oceania finally break through the glass ceiling? It's been so long since one of their teams has made it to the promised land. Now they got a shot here to skip past Friday, advance directly to Saturday, collect $200 and many more after that. It is Wildcard and Dignitas about to kick it off.
Game one brought to you by Progressive here between Wildcard and Dignitas. Dignitas again with a great start here in the group stage, but Wildcard pulling off an incredible upset. You see the cars, but there's more to it behind the wackiness. Game one starts.
Can you hear that engine?
Yeah, that's gross. That's really gross.
Well, here we go. I mean, Wildcard is probably playing as loose as they ever have. And granted, Oceania comes into these just kind of, you know, setting their expectations about where they end up. This is apparently Jack, indirect off the ceiling, easily cleared away by Fever. But this is, I think there's a lot of confidence hidden behind the self-deprecation.
That's gonna bother me so much.
I absolutely love this.
Why are we staying on Banana Head POV? Oh, I'm being trolled.
Why not?
Oh my goodness. Oh, all right. I mean,
apparently Jack got the bump, but Joria's shot goes wide, and where Joria's has been so clutch this year, Daz, just not a great sign for Dignitas early on.
I take this seriously right now. This is throwing me off. Oh my goodness. But no, Dignitas still putting up early offense here. It's been really tough for Banana Head to, well, Banana Head, Wildcard. Kind of managed to pressure. Banana Head's been great so far. Great solid touches on the field. You can see it, a chance there for a pass, but no one there. So now Wildcard have to play this from their own back end. Good clearance from Torsos. And Wildcard been able to manage the pressure, the early pressure from Dignitas well. Dignitas showing Wildcard their respect, though. You're not seeing any crazy challenges or really anything too disrespectful here. Both players kind of recognizing what each other can do.
Oh, chipped on nicely over to Torsos. The demo out in front.
Glorious.
Still leaves Fever with an opportunity. And now Torsos will dive in. Banana Head back into the play. They're really gunning for Dignitas defense, but apparently Jack, very proactive, able to jump out. Good boost steal, though, from Banana Head. Could put Dignitas behind the 8-ball. Banana Head looking for the pass, and Joria's the stop.
Jack wanted to play the counter here, but look at that. Torsos goes for this. It was a great fake. Banana Head still looking for Fever. Banana Head playing so well, too. He's looking for his teammates. He's keeping his eyes on where everyone is and just making sure, okay, what's the best play for the team? And it's given them a lot of field position. Wildcard have done a great job of just keeping Dignitas back in their own half.
Well, it's all serious now going into the second half of game one. Still no score here between Dignitas and Wildcard. Yes, Wildcard in the upper semi after, again, a dominant performance against Furia. Fever's up quickly, but Joria's even faster. Joria's sitting on 99 assists on LAN. Looking for his 100th for the career. After, again, a brilliant series against Rocky Sports earlier. Oh, Banana Head with the bump on Stizzy, and he'll score it on the other side.
You talk about the bump to set it up. So well done. Fever, though, off to the side, leaves it for Torsos. Banana with him with the bump. And I don't even know if he needed to touch that. It was going in either way. Great start, though, for Wildcard. They just turned it around on a dime.
Oh, Oh, brother.
This is gonna be a long series.
Can we make this a best of 7?
Let's not.
Apparently Jack, through the air, going after Banana Head, and he just hangs in the air, holds his ground, his air. Jorya's looking towards Jack. Got Stizzy on the opposite side, but can't get the ball over to him, so it'll be on to Jorya's and Stizzy to get back into the play. I tell you, for all the jokes and all the fun we've had here, and we have greatly enjoyed this audible experience,
wow.
Fever the stop. Wildcard has played an exceptional game 1.
Yeah, their game 1's been good. Like I said, the rotation's been great. Banana Head's been, as annoying as he is, has been effective.
That is the OCE MVP. Put some respect on his name.
He's got enough respect. I'm just not respecting the card choice. That's literally it. Great player, though. And the way that he's been able to move around the field and just completely kind of manage the pace, and that's either being on the ball or off the ball, it's really got Dignitas thinking. Not only that, Dignitas have not been able to get scored. I think you saw that if you looked at Stizzy's POV for a second. I think he has 58 points right now. Jack only has 1 shot and 1 save. They have not been able to generate much offense on Wildcard at all.
Oh, good intercept there by Jorya's. Banana Head gets knocked out of the way. Oh, Torsos the save. Follow up. He saved that too.
I didn't think he would get back in time. That's a good shot too. Banana Head, great stop. Torsos though, back-to-back saves here in a 1-goal game. 20 seconds to go. Wildcard holding on. Jack wants to get to work. Flip reset middle. Jorya's is too far. Let's Fever clear it. Stizzy plays it back in. 10 seconds. Jorya's can't do it. Stizzy shot on, but Banana Head off to the side. Great touch out. 5 seconds ticking down. Off the back wall.
Jack! Oh, no! Line! Wildcard survives!
That was so close. Jack looked like he had it, but it hit the goal, it hit the line. It was on the line. No VAR needed. And Wildcard, like you said, hold on by the skin of their teeth and take game 1. Banana Head took only 1 shot, which really wasn't even his. and that's all they needed. 7 saves on the side of Wildcard. Dignitas only had 2. They had most of the pressure towards the end of the game, but that was towards the end, those final seconds. That being said, Wildcard managed the pace of the game so well. And this is a big win out of them coming into this matchup. Of course, you normally get that though, the game 1 kind of upset starter. Game 2 is going to be the biggest question. Dignitas is going to make some adjustments. It was a close match, and they started finding life towards the end.
They did find some life at the end, but Torsos with 2 unbelievable saves in the final minute. Oh my goodness. Wildcard hangs on by the skin of their teeth, and now we go to Forbidden Temple. And Dignitas, after they had shut out Rock Esports in the first round of this group stage, find themselves on the receiving end of a shutout and looking still for their first goal in the series, going up against these fantastic engine noises.
Okay, let's see if Wildcard have a bit more in store. Banana Head with the double. Banana Head! Oh, right on the head top.
Banana Head MVP. Double tap, bang, bang. That one would have counted.
Hot start here for Wildcard and Banana Head, especially considering how close the last game ended. You go into this one, you make a statement early. Oh, they might get another one here.
Yeah, Fever's ahead. Got it off the back wall. Banana Head there, and he lost it. Top right again. Do you believe in miracles?
They're on a roll, Stax. That was efficient and effective. You always do have to worry about Fever 2 when he gets a chance for a redirect, because we've seen it. He's really effective at just that position, just being in a position to redirect the ball to a great spot. Banana Head clean follow. Wildcard full confidence right now. And the game 2 is looking like theirs.
2 goals, 2 assists against Furia earlier today, and Banana Head's got 3 goals. He's got them all for Wildcard in this series. He's racing back for the midfield boost, got there ahead of Jorya so he can cut back into the play. Torsos deep in the corner, but nobody else forward for Dignitas, so Fever's got all day to send it right back out.
course, just take a look at the main stream right now. Underway is Karmine Corp versus Ultimates. K-Corp took game number 1, as a lot of people may be looking at that, but I can see some heads turning here if this scoreline continues to get out of control for Dignitas. Things not going the way they want to. They're still scoreless in game 2. It's been a tough road for them. Fever putting a shot on. Jack, great demo. But Torsos there, he wanted to put that on target, but just missed the mark.
Stizzy over Banana Head, but Torsos will just bring it all the way back to Fever. Good win along the wall. He's beat 2. Only Stizzy to beat. Banana Head there as well, and Stizzy the clear. Coming from inside out, and a big stop for Dignitas. Can they turn it into offense? No. Apparently Jack maybe just a little bit of desperation trying to force the issue. They still are yet to score against Oceania.
Yeah, you can see Stizzy in the back end. He was looking for some bumps. Now he's going to need to make a stop again. He does. Banana Head, very patient. His positioning has been really solid so far. As Jack goes high up in the sky, no double found. Shot from Stizzy, but it's right down the middle. Wait, no, they can't save it. It's in.
I mean, after this bounced right onto them, you thought, okay, they've got it all lined up. I thought Stizzy was
right
just going to let it fly. And Torsos and Fever just kind of got caught up in a little conga line right on the goal line. Well, there's some life now for Dignitas. That's their first goal in the series. It comes over 7 minutes into the series.
Yeah, the issue though with that is it's not off, it's an unforced error. That's the problem with that.
Yeah.
Can Dignitas create that situation again? That's a question that I'm not too sure the answer is yes to. But for Wildcard, they still have the pace, but maybe I'm wrong here, because it is looking a little ugly on the side of Wildcard defensively. Offensively, though, they're effective. Follow-up? No follow-up to that initial shot from Torsos, but he does put the pressure back on Dig.
Oh, Jack did a great job getting that ball to Stizzy, and Jorius has this put up on a tee for him. Jorius can't continue the play, ran out of boost, but apparently Jack to follow, and Banana Head right there to meet him. Banana going towards the corner, got the boost steal away from Stizzy, who had to go for the ball. And back and forth they go now, waiting for someone to flinch again. Everybody's set up. They were set up last time. There's the demo, and Fever comes across. Another hairline save. It's Jorius now trying to weave through traffic. Stizzy will take charge. And a big clear from Banana Head.
Oh, the more pace here. Torsos, no boost though, last back. Oh, he got the touch. And Banana Head will get the follow. And he's trying to get a 50 off the ceiling too. Great work there for Banana Head to slow things down. This allows Torsos to get the corner, and Torsos pushes it toward the back wall. Not the best touch from Jorius. Great pre-flip from Torsos again. You can see Wildcard just staying on top of the ball, hovering to make sure Dignitas don't get too much time to go on a solo play.
Would have been open if Stizzy didn't get to that. Coming from behind. Now Fever, one more touch. Oh, he got the bump, and Torsos coming in just a little bit too slow. Coming up on a minute remaining. Apparently Jack, full head of steam, full tank of boost. Here he goes. He's got Jorius to the left. And a stop from Banana Head. That goes off the corner of the frame. Jorius ties the game. Dignitas won't be denied.
So much pressure here. I mean, look at this. Banana Head with a touch. Fever has to dodge a demo, then watch the shot. Now he's trying to recover. Stizzy bumps him, and then Jorius puts a shot perfect too. It was so close from Fever. He almost got it, but almost not good enough. Tie game here.
All right, pressure's on Wildcard now. 2-2 here in the final minute. They've watched their lead evaporate. Stizzy has Jack running forward. Quick shot, easily sent out. Watch the follow-up, it's Jorius. Floater on target, and Torsos there well out in front.
Jack taking his time. Wildcard slowing down. I don't think that's a good sign out of them. Had pretty good speed earlier. They were able to find themselves, great passing. But now they're slowing it down. They're giving Dig more time to play up. 30 seconds to go here, but they do have possession on that blue half.
I love seeing them play with a lot more control, though, on the defensive end, not just booming the ball downfield and giving possession away. We've seen plenty of that. Oh, Jorius let it go. Torsos there, and Father Time remains undefeated.
Look at this from Fever, though. Great touch, chain dash off the wall. Jorius makes a mistake, and he gets a perfect touch. He's trying to score, but it still hit the bar, and Torsos is able to catch up to it. 13 seconds here. Watch the kickoff. Dignitas can still have something planned.
They'll go off to the side. Jorius with 10. He's got Stizzy with a full tank. He's already up, and Banana Head the save. No follow-up. up as Fever clears. They're back for one more go-round. Jack down to Stizzy. Jorius needs to get this central. Banana Head says no. And this goes to ground, and Wildcard are one win away from going directly to the weekend.
There's no way they're going to sweep Dignitas, right? Surely not. Banana Head had 700 points that game. My goodness. 4 saves, 5 shots, shot 2 for 5. No assists. The assists were on Fever. Every goal scored from Wildcard was assisted by Fever. Amazing performance here on the side of Wildcard. Dignitas gave their best effort yet, but even then, still not able to find that consistent mark offensively. Wildcard's defense has been so solid, and even when they're under pressure from Dignitas, able to break out and make Dignitas have to watch out for the counterattack.
When this series started, it was all fun and games. It was like, all right, this is Wildcard. They're having a laugh, whatever. All of a sudden, this is a very legitimate threat, and Dignitas has not risen to the challenge yet. More clutch play out of Torsos, the 2 incredible saves at the end of game 1, and then being on the receiving end of that pass from Fever, who gets a playmaker in game 2. And now they're 1 win away from sweeping Dignitas. And now you can see the urgency is there.
Yeah.
They're sitting forward a little more, and they're speaking with purpose going into game 3.
They have to, Stax. It's a best of 5, no timeouts. They don't get that much time here. They can't slow it down. They can't slow Wildcard down, take that extra minute. You got to go, especially upper bracket life on the line here. These matches could get out of hand. That one almost stayed from Torsos.
The sounds we have heard in this series. Plenty of ping as well. Torsos will go to work. Trying to win the race to the corner. He did not. Jorius does, but he's swatted out by Fever.
Great there from Banana Head. And then look at that. Great follow from Torsos. So quick, so effective.
Fever now going to keep this close to the vest. And I think Dignitas are just kind of expecting these first touches to get away from Wildcard. And they're just kind of waiting for Wildcard to hand the ball over to them. That is not happening. Dignitas are not getting what they've expected at all out of Wildcard, as Torsos has given that one to Stizzy, but Fever's right there following close. This does get by, but not really towards the net. What can Jorius do? He's got Jack running towards the center. But again, the race won by Wildcard. Wow.
What a challenge there for Banana Head. Low boost there, able to stop Stizzy from having the ball in the air. Again, they see Stizzy, they're aggressive. Stizzy, though, looking for a bump. Jorius with the shot. Torsos under pressure. Great save out of him.
Gibbs, eat your heart out. Another high-pressure save out of Torsos in a nearly impossible situation. Stizzy's won this one clear. Torsos, the last line. Oh, Banana Head gets back in time.
Oh, big demo from Fever as well, stopping Jorius. Wait, but this one falls up.
No way!
Banana Head, how did he get there in time?
They're not out of it, though. Here comes Jack again. You know that Dignitas is just going to keep reloading. Jorius got that kicked out towards Fever. What a win out of Wildcard. And they keep Dignitas out of their net.
There's a Dig watch party nearby. I can only imagine the scenes watching this right now. Dignitas unable to score so far. That's a great redirect from apparently Jack, but not enough here as Wildcard take control. And you see Fever climbing up the ladder, pass 1, bump 2, but then head pass 3. Oh, Wildcard, show me something beautiful, baby.
This is unbelievable. What a play from Fever. Banana Head's there. They can do no wrong. 4 goals for Banana Head in the series. 4 helpers from Fever. And it all adds up to Wildcard 240 away from sweeping Dig.
They are not letting up here as well. Little update right now, though, in the bracket. Ultimates 1-1 against Carmine Court, but you're locked into here right now because you're wondering how is Wildcard playing at such a high level? Well, guess what? They didn't recognize it was the World Championship, and they said it's time to show up. Can they continue on this run? Bump out? No. Fever on the sidewall. He's going to control this, but Jack, great challenge. Dignitas still unable to get anything so far in game 3, and they've got to get going.
It may be well past everybody's bedtime down under, but they may be locked in on this one. What a moment for Oceania. Fever tracking. Got the demo on Jax. Dizzy's giving this away. Oh, and he recovers. And it keeps Dignitas within one. Now Torsos with Banana Head waiting across. And a crucial win by apparently Jack, if only for the moment. Jory is waiting on the backboard. He jumps out. Fever floater saved by Stizzy.
Pass one. Torsos keeping up the pressure here as well. Gotta wonder here. It's a one-goal game, low on time. Plenty of opportunities here for Dignitas if Wildcard start to show signs to slow it down. They're gonna have to keep the pressure up here because if they start playing not to lose, that's when Dignitas can look their strongest. We've seen reverse sweeps happen over the course of the day, Stax.
It's Fever now gonna just turn there to slow down Stizzy. Might have been a little indecisive. Can Dignitas take advantage? Down to a minute 10. Otherwise, they will have to play in front of the crowd tomorrow for their tournament lives. Stizzy to the heavens. Over Torsos. Can he line up the double? No, Banana Head swatted it right against the board.
Wow.
And again.
Wow.
Again, Dignitas are denied.
Yeah, I mean, but Fever, though,
Stizzy got bumped.
it was a great save there for Fever. Jack, I mean, he had an awkward touch, so now it's going to kill more time on the clock. Banana Head up with the speed, but Jorius is there. He's going to track it. Torsos, though, great challenge. This was a light touch from Stizzy. Jack with the follow-up, but Torsos is able to get there again. And now Jorius has to jump. Can he get there first? No, he loses that one as it floats. And
Oh! Fever bang bang! What is this out of Fever? The mid-air collision, and he uses all 7,000 of his boost for his first goal of the series, and it might be night-night for Digi.
Wildcard here, about to start at the World Championship. The match against Furia, no fluke. Dignitas are being demanded to score 2, or they'll go to the lower bracket. Final 15 seconds. They need one here. Stizzy with the pop-up. Where's Jack? He's in the air, but he's beat by Banana Head. Torsos downfield. You might as well call it. Wildcard up by 3 with 4 seconds left.
Oceania can finally rejoice. It's been a punchline all season long, but OCE's ace in the hole has come up huge and trumped Dignitas on their way to glory on the weekend.
Wildcard. What were we thinking counting them out so early? We said we had to see it, and boy, did they show us. Wow. And at the end of that game, too, that game 3 as well, like, Dignitas looked defeated. But, I mean, you talk about how that series went. Shut out in game 1. You get 2, but you're still losing game 2. And then game 3, you can't get anything. You can't underestimate Wildcard. That's for sure.
You play these games for a reason. They are not won and lost on paper. And time again today, teams have shown that they have indeed saved their best for last. And, you know, I've heard a lot of talk about, you know, a lot of opinions about the long break between the second major or the final major of the season and the World Championship. And yes, you have the Esports World Cup and some other kind of ancillary events to fill that gap, but nothing at this level, the World Championship, where it matters the most, and the teams have brought it. They've taken all that time. Again, remember where Wildcard was at the end of Raleigh. You just kind of go, all right, well, yeah, OCE was OCE. And they've taken all that time to build up to this point. And man, did they show out.
Yeah, show out for sure. That was a very dominant win out of side of Wildcard. It looked like they had control over the entire series. Game 2 was where Dignitas really did kind of show their most fight, and you thought maybe, okay, this is going to turn around. It's going to be a long series. But then after Wildcard take the win there, you could see the desperation. We saw the cameras. Dignitas were doing as much talking as they could do to figure it out. And then, well, and then game 3 happened.
That is an elite world-class team that Wildcard has dismissed. For all the talk about how great Rock was in the play-ins, only conceding 5 goals on the day, and then Dignitas set them down very quickly. Wildcard has done the exact same thing to Dignitas. Wildcard gets to bypass having to play for their tournament lives on Friday. They get 2 lives when we get to the weekend, and they only concede, 2 goals? So I think 5 goals on the day themselves. Wildcard is for real. Oceania is back, baby, and we've got one more match. What else could go crazy here on the alternate stream? Secret and NRG coming up. You don't want to miss it.